Hello, George, Phat Ninja Foodforest. Pardon my bright orange hat, but I am in a food forest, and the forest being safe. Anyways, all this that we see, we got our first frost last night, starting to die back. We produce all this without bringing in any compost or fertilizers from outside of here. We do that mostly with the compost systems. We have composting swales, chop and dropping in place, growing things like this comfrey that we chop and drop, things like clover all over the place growing, using the bush layers that as well, but also compost systems. This is our red wiggler compost I'm harvesting today. That's what we're going to talk about. Also having a hot compost over here though. This hot compost has been here a few days, cooled down, but we're still about 96 degrees there. I don't know if I saw that. So that's a source of energy, but also building that fertility for us. I'll also be making a compost tea. I'll make a video of that later on today. We make teas of these stinging nettles and of comfrey as well. But as I said, today we're talking about the red wigglers. Here we can see this lower layer, this beautiful rich soil, beautiful rich black gold ready to go. Still a few worms in it, a little bit of soldier fly larvae. But most of these have climbed up through those holes that are in the bottom of this one as well and harvested themselves. So in here we have the wood chips for the carbon product to cover up the heavy nitrogen in case it gets stinky. We peel that back one corner at a time. Throw stuff like these beet scraps in there. Cover that up. And the worms consume it, turning it into black gold for us. When it becomes close to being finished, like this one is, we'll stack the other one on top. So when I finish harvesting this today, excuse me. When I finish harvesting this one today and I empty it out, I'll put it on top of the one below and start feeding in this one on top now. So they'll consume what's in the food available down below, turning all that waste into a surplus, that black gold for us. And when it's done, they'll find their way to that new food up top, self-harvesting. So it's a real easy way to turn your food scraps, everyday food scraps, into a wonderful, wonderful, rich, dark soil that can be used many ways in your system. Hope that makes sense. George, Phat Ninja Foodforest. Change can be better than a holiday.